Conductor.
Yeah, right back. I walked in the studio, Noel said, I thought you quit. I said, nah, I'm quitting again because I started again. Gotta wait on that. It's like the storm before the calm. We'll get to the vacation later. For real. Hey, look. This is the decompress before the intermission. Done a lot of post-game talking, but this one different. I told Lee to put him in the car, but don't pistol whip him. And definitely do not shoot his ass till you get permission. People got a heavy misread on my disposition. Talking loose, then hit me up after on some please Drake, listen. Energy they bringing is inconsistent. I got 2 Virgil Benzes, one that I'm whipping right now, and the other one I'm keeping in mint condition. And niggas bound to slip eventually like they sent permission. Imagine us getting our validation from an ex-musician searching for recognition. Same story every time, they heckling repetition. I'm top of the mountain, these niggas still down at base camp, they planning their expedition. Y'all the type to catch a charge, head to the deposition, and act like the rapper named after the sex position. But let me tell you about my brother though. Let me tell you about my brother though. For real. Let me tell you about my brother.
In a good way, but like only because I can control my mind. But it's like I've been in such a deep state of thinking in like the last 48 hours. I'm reading As a Man Thinketh as well, and I had like this deep realization. I was listening to Jordan Peterson, and he said something. When we look at like the people who focus on thinking negatively, like oh everything's out to get them and everything's a problem, versus the people that are more focused on understanding what, you know, the good and the positive. And when you think about it logically, they want to be right. It's like the ego of, when we think about like the philosophy aspect of it, it's like, okay, which one of those ways of thinking is qualitatively like right to a proper way of life? And it then is this process, even if you're living a logical life, why would you not choose the way of thinking positively? Because even if it's wrong and qualitative to God, it still is more beneficial than if you're right thinking the negative way. Because of the process in which you recognizing that ego is bringing you down this path, and then the next step is understanding every single reaction that you have to certain... Dude, I guess so. Today's been really solid so far. I woke up, traded in the morning. I didn't end up taking a trade, but I thought the stream went really, really well. I did stream on YouTube. I really, really enjoyed it, honestly. I love, honestly, just sitting in front of the charts and just talking about trading, answering questions, just talking about psychology, philosophy. It was great. After that, worked out with my trainer, went great. Picked up some food, got a bunch of meal prep stuff for the week at this place called DB Nutrition down the street. It's so clutch because I can just go there, get like 5 meals for the next couple days and just be pretty much set on that. Right now, I'm planning some stuff for the week and some content that I want to film tomorrow. Me personally, and something I found with myself, is a lot of people like to plan their entire week on a Sunday. I like to split one week into 2. So on Sunday, I plan for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on a Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what I do in the first part of the week, I'll plan Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In this case, I'm planning Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have some calls that I gotta take later in the day. One of them is just with my team. The other one is with my web development team. We're working on something really fucking sick. I'm not gonna share too much of it yet with you guys because we're currently in a design phase. But I'm working on something that I've been talking about in my community, at least for a while. For people that know, you probably know. If you don't know, you don't know. You're gonna find out soon enough. But I'm working on something really cool that is just gonna absolutely change the game for traders and really elevate their progress. So super, super excited about that. Oh, peep this, yesterday, new pickup. I've been wanting to get an Olympus film camera, and there was one that I was looking at, but I went to, there's a film shop called Wilson. I think it's called Wilson Camera. It's in Scottsdale. But I went there and I saw this and I was like, this is sick. And the guy there was like, you should definitely get this one. So I caught this new Olympus film camera. Super, super excited about this. Already took some shots yesterday. Me and Ben were up on the rooftop filming a podcast. Super, super cool. I can't wait to show you guys that. But great pickup. I love cameras. I have a Fuji X100V that's digital, but this is my actual first film camera. So I'm really happy that I bought it. Also new pickup, this isn't really a pickup, but a gift from my cousin for my birthday, which is a new journal. I think everybody should have a good journal. Everybody deserves a good journal. I have 3 journals on my desk, all for different things. This is my new one. This is work ideas when I'm on call and I just need to like write down something. And then this is a journal, my personal journal that I used since a long time, like pretty much a very large majority of my trading journey, of my business journey. Like it is pretty much filled to the pretty much literally just filled. It started I started this in January 4th, 2023. It's cool to look back on this. I think it's extremely important to journal, not just for getting your thoughts out on paper and being able to get a clear mind as to where you are, but also to be able to look back on later and see your journey, what you were going through, and more importantly, how to get out of it. Because what's cool is you'll be able to go through something in life, journal about it, the problems that you're having, how you're feeling. And then what's cool is you can maybe experiencing something now and look back in your journal and how you were able to handle it, how are you able to experience it. There's like random little drawings in here and stuff too. But since this one's pretty much full, my cousin got me this new journal, which is very nice. I've started already writing some stuff down in here. So literally just keep a journal on you at your desk. Journal before bed, journal in the morning, whatever it is. Journal sometime throughout the day. I recommend either in the morning or before you go to bed. Just getting your thoughts out on paper. It's extremely refreshing, and I think it will help a lot of people. So highly recommend start journaling.
Till you came into my life, and these are the arms that belong.
I'm texting you the address right now.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my brother though.
Let me tell you about my brother though. Diamonds and violence made us bond. We grew closer.
Musician these days.
No, literally. Dude, peep this, bro. I rediscovered this song the other day. I'm gonna see if you fuck with this.
This song is fucking cool.
This song is so good.
I gotta show you something after.
Like, dude, some fire,
this song
like,
is
just like
cool.
zooming into something crazy, bro.
Bro, no. Fucking clip of us driving in the hood and this is just playing.
Yeah, dude,
Bro,
no,
this is
100%.
crazy, bro.
Lay down, this that level, make devils play now. Hold up, no peace, hold up.
Back to took a long time. Breaking myself down. Your hits, our hopes of act.
I'm going there. As if we won't hear the fucking tow truck or see it.
Yeah.
You know I've gotten a Huracan towed?
You've gotten a Huracan towed? From what?
From a fucking parking garage.
When were you driving a Huracan?
I've driven so many cars, bro.
You got somebody else's Huracan towed? What they said?
I didn't tell them.
They had to have found out. You got it back? Before they found out?
Yeah, I acted like it was mine, and I brought like all the paperwork, and they were like, "It's a really nice
How'd
car."
you get the paperwork?
Because he gave it to me when I took it from him.
Dude,
He gave it to me for a couple days.
that's hilarious.
So
That's
funny, bro.
Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. 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 All that the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh?
Just got done with cold plunge, just sitting up here on the roof. This place is genuinely like a sanctuary. I couldn't see myself being anywhere else. It's just so important to have a good environment when it comes to you working, when it comes to chasing after something. This is genuinely a place where I feel like nothing else in the world matters except for just this place. And it feels like we're so disconnected. Like it's genuinely a bubble, and I'm extremely fortunate to be a part of it and live here and be able to continue to work and dial in. I'm just so excited for the future. I think my goals have just been so clear as to where I want to go and where I'm going to be, and I can already see it so clearly in the future. And so I'm so excited to keep working and just working towards those goals. And I highly recommend for you to do the same. Don't slouch, don't be complacent. It's extremely easy to see success and think that you made it or your goal is complete. It's not complete. Be grateful, be thankful for it, but keep working, keep growing, because that is how you're going to see the most fulfillment in whatever you do. So
I was trying not to let that out because I know you're filming.
Well, there it is.
So when you think of that, what does that do for you?
It helps me stay online. Agreed. I think there's times in which it can feel like a very egotistical thing. I know what I'm capable of, and for me to not take advantage of what God has gave me is a disservice.
100%. When you start looking at, and we talked about choices last time.
Yeah.
Remember that? We were talking about discipline over the choices that you make. And when you start thinking about like your real responsibilities and what you are really called to do, chosen no longer becomes an ego, but almost a burden, but in a very good way. And those choices that we make is the reality of being able to oversee something and look at something and go, you know what? I'm in a position where I have to think differently.
Yeah.
And so you've got to start building containers that will help you make those decisions better. And today I want to deal with that. The first thing we're looking for in observation is opportunity. Opportunities can be anything that you gain spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially. The next thing that we need to understand and be aware of are threats, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially. Now, the way that I look at these areas, I'm going to use something from combat here called the Cooper Color Code. When we start to see that something has engaged us, we have to be very careful because now we're reactive versus being in the state of responding. So when I'm looking at my observations and I'm going, man, I need to be in a state of observing, the first thing I have to do is be able to dictate what is an opportunity, or discern, not dictate, but discern what is an opportunity and what is a threat.
These are the values in what we do. Because there's sometimes when we'll disagree on certain things of what we should do or advice we should take. We are innovators. There's no one way of doing something. And when we can all agree on who we are as a business and who we are as individuals, it's extremely easy to communicate new ideas and what we should be doing and listen to one another and trust one another and all these things. And it's not only through, a written document, but through the just physical collaboration and communication within these guys.
These guys are now doing it, and this is what they're doing daily. And in the day of battle, like you said, it doesn't matter. We're resourceful.
Yep.
We'll get there. That you now know, and they now know, how to get there without you being present.
100%. So I just got a call with one of my mentors, Michael. He is one of the most dangerous and one of the most sweet men I've ever met in my entire life. It's crazy. He could genuinely kill you in a second. He used to train special forces, and we talk a lot about mindset and having this deep awareness in yourself and just so many things and just living a true warrior mindset. One of the exercises we did, which was just so cool, was asking my future self for advice and the person I see myself becoming. And when I look into the future at 27-year-old Justin, who is that person and what can I gain from them? And literally we were able to get into this meditative state and ask myself, my future self, this question. and get advice and just continue to see the path I need to take to get there. And it was great. Highly recommend, like, when you get to a point in business, I think paying for mentors, it is so extremely important. I pay for two main mentors, Michael, somebody else, who I respect completely, who live the life and just the integrity and the being of a man that I desire to become, and they help me so much in my journey with so many things. So shout out to Michael. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I love you.
Kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh? Where I don't care.